I guess I would have to say I grew up in Martin County here. By the time I was 16, I was addicted to all types of medicine. They was paying my way into pill doctors, my uncle was, for the pills. Just, he would take all the pain pills and he'd give me some nerve pills and I'd go crazy for a week at a time. But I got on meth and meth took my sanity. I lost all sense of reality. It took me to the darkest place in my life where, as far as bad stuff, there isn't anything I haven't done. And I really didn't care. I had so many enemies, and you were done run over every good person that would help you. And I just loved me. But it took me to a place, I was just miserable. And I got so miserable and enough to change my life. I'm so thankful for that low point. Because if I would have skipped by, I don't think I would have ever realized I had to lose it all to decide to change.
I was born and raised in Martin County, and so I have a lot of great memories in eastern Kentucky and Martin County. But on the other end, it's also the place in 1964 where President Johnson came and declared the war on poverty. So it's been a very impoverished place, and people have sensationalized just what happens here and have put labels on people here. Probably the thing that breaks my heart the most as I see our people is the way they're portrayed outside of this community, because probably some of the greatest people I've ever met in my life, probably some of the most wisest people I've ever met in my life, live in these hills and hollers. And so my desire has always been, I want to tell the good things of what happens here. ARO's mission is to be Christ's love in action in all that we do. ARO focuses in 3 areas. One is education. The other piece is addiction. I don't know of a family in Martin County whose life has not been impacted by the abuse and use of drugs and alcohol. And then of course the third area is bringing in short-term mission teams. We call it work and witness teams because it's not just about coming in and working, it's about witnessing the love and the hope of Christ as they're here to serve alongside of us.
I had a friend, and I got a message from her, and that's how I was doing, and she's like, you need to go to rehab. And I was like, you tell them to call me and I'll go. I left a couple days later. I hated it the first 20 days, and then that's when I ended up at Celebrate Recovery in a rehab, and I was having a service similar to last night, and some guys like, you ought to go up there and pray. And I wanted to, but I had a chip on my shoulder where I was a tough guy, and it cost me a lot of hard time being a tough guy. After I went to the altar and prayed, I caught myself the next day in group feeling pity for strange people that I didn't even know about their struggles, and that was weird to me because I never had a heart. So for nobody but myself, it benefited me. Just one prayer, and my feelings toward myself and the world changed. When I was a kid, I can remember ARO coming to my house and painting it. Actually, Dwayne and his crew put the roof on before my father passed away. They fixed the floors, and they're coming back to fix some more. This is a poor community, and they've served so many people, so many people that I know, so many people that I don't know. They're such a blessing to all this community.
My prayer is always that Crossroads would receive a heart change and go back into their community and realize if it can happen in Martin County, engaging community, it can happen where we live. I want our people to be seen in such a way that when people come here to serve alongside of us, that they literally leave changed because of what people have spoken into their lives, the people that live here. That's the story I try to tell people, that this is a place that literally, when you come in and experience it, will change your life if you'll come in with an open heart.